I cut a piece of leather off this roll and made a template for the knife sheath. Then I took a piece of leather, laid it on the template, traced it out with a pencil, and now I'm cutting it out with a razor knife. To carefully trace your line with the razor knife. Being careful not to slit, because you don't want to ruin your piece of leather. This is thick stuff. Usually takes 3 passes to get through. It's 12-ounce leather. So it's going to fold like that, and then this will fold over to form the belt loop. I'm going to have to wet this leather to get it to form, to get it to bend good. I've got a piece of scrap here we're going to make a welt out of. Now we're going to use our scribes, and I'm going to set them to the approximate thickness of the welt that I made for this sheath. Okay, so right about there. And we'll trace this around. Okay. Now let's cut that out. Most of this is just taking your time, trying not to mess it up. I'm going to put some water on here. We're going to wet form this. All I did is run this under the kitchen sink with warm water there and across here. So we're just going to fold this up, put some weight on it, and leave it set like this until it dries so it takes this shape. After that, we'll open it up a little, we'll glue the welt in, then we'll dye it and stitch it together. The sheath has been bent over. So you can see when you soak it in water and then bend it and hold it there, it takes that shape and stays there. Now we have the welt, and we have to fit the welt in and glue it in. Now, what we can do is we have to glue this on one side only. We can't glue the sheath together yet because we still have to sew the belt loop on. So the first step is just to glue it on one side. So it'll be something like that. And you have to double check and make sure where this folds that it's going to clear. It's okay to have a little pinhole there like that. I have some clamps and scrap pieces of leather. So let's glue this up. We're going to put that on just like this. So we'll put glue on this side. If I use my finger to spread the glue around, I want to make sure I don't get that glue on the outside of the leather. So let me clean that off. And we'll put this in position. Now I like to use these little paper clips. I'll put a piece of leather on the side that you're going to see. They make great leather clamps. I'll just work my way along. If the alignment isn't perfect, that's okay, because we're going to sand it down later. Just try and get it as close as you can. After that dries, we can sew the belt loop on, and we can test the fit of this leather sheath to the knife.